Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Czig Meister. This is their Habonde or Habonde, Habonde. This is a barley wine, guys, and it's a big beer coming in. Untapped has it at 10.6%. I don't think that is correct. Beer Advocate has it at 10.6%. And I think it has the same thing on the label. Yep, that's what, this was sent to me by Rico, my brother. And he writes, Czig Meister Habonde or Habonde, 10.6% barley wine aged in wild turkey bourbon barrels for 9 months, released on 08-2617 at the brewery. He purchased for $16. Vintage year is on the top front label right beside their logo. So he tells me it's 08. Today is 9/14 of 17. So not quite a month old, about 3 weeks old. And it's right beside their label. I see the vintage. I don't see the date he's referring to. It's probably on there somewhere. Big Monster Company, Brewing, Habonde. I don't see it. It's probably there somewhere. If he's seen it, it's there. So, we're going to go with that. 10.6% alcohol by volume on this. As far as IBUs, Untapped has it listed as 40. So, should be a very tasty barley wine. When he sent me the last beer mail package that included this beer, he sent me the glass that matches. Czig Meister pint glass. I don't do very many beer reviews on in a pint glass now because the shape of the glass does not enhance the aromas like the tulip glass does. But since he sent me the glass that has their logo on it along with this beer, I said, well, we're going to use this glass for the review. So then more than likely after that it'll be retired. It'll go up into the cabinet. So because like I said, I like using the tulip glass because it enhances the aromas quite a bit more than a standard pint glass, guys. So, I've got a feeling this is, like I said, it's a fairly new release. Beer Advocate only has 2 people that have commented on this beer, so they don't have a grade for it. So we're on our own here other than what Untapped has put on it. And guys, I always give you my opinion, whether I agree or disagree with what everybody else is saying. So, and we'll give you those numbers at the end of the review like I always do. But it makes no difference to me whether I've seen them or not seen them. I will either agree or disagree with what they're saying. So, anyway, let's get on with this. Untapped has the commercial description: barrel-aged barley wine aged in wild turkey barrels for 9 months. That's a long time in a barrel. So we should get some nice bourbon notes, I would think, on this beer. And for what Rico paid for it, which he says it was $16. No, yeah, $16. A little on the pricey side, in my opinion, but it is a big beer at 10.6%, and being in those barrels for 9 months, taking up space in the brewery. So. And they've got it in a great big 750 milliliter bottle here. So all those factors add cost to the beer. So the don't think there's anything else we need to talk about, so let's stop talking and start pouring. A little bit of hiss, a little bit of smoke. Into the glass we go. First beer that's ever been in this glass. Probably the last one. I will tell you the cheeses are sharp, blue cheddar, your stronger cheeses, and general digestive, they say. I have no meat pairings to go with this. Glass bar, pint, becker, 9 tumbler, snifter, oversized wine glass. I'm using their pint glass. So, it didn't pour hardly any head with that pour. It says here can be settled for a long period of time. It is a murky brown color, guys. To the nose we go. Very nice wild turkey bourbon aroma. Wonderful aroma. I'm getting some roasted malt, molasses, caramel, toffee, hints of vanilla, and a little bit of alcohol. And that's pretty good. It smells like a typical barley wine, guys. Nice sweetness on the back end. And it got a very nice prominent bourbon notes, and I like to see that. Of course, they left it in there for 9 months, so in a first run bourbon barrels, it's going to pick that up. Now, if it's had beer in it before, maybe not so much, but I would say this is a first run barrel. It's the first time it's had beer in it, especially when I'm getting on the nose. So let's dive in, see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Slightly boozy, guys. It's so fresh, man. It's not even a month old in a bottle. That will probably mature and the flavors will combine the longer you cellar or age this beer. There's nothing in this beer to keep you from not cellaring it for a while. This beer is 10.6%. It's going to keep 3, 5, 10 years or even longer. And every time I put my nose to the glass, I'm picking up different aspects. I'm getting a little coconut now. But it's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. These type of beers, like every beer that I do, other than the lagers, I'm going to sip on it 30 minutes or longer. Let it come up to room temperature, and let's see what we end up with. I would have liked to have poured it into a tulip glass, a solid beer glass, which I typically use for most of my reviews, because the shape of that glass enhances the aromas where the pint glass does not. But since he sent it to me, and this is the company, Czig Meister, I wanted to use this on this beer anyway, just to thank him for sending me the glass along with it, even though I've got, y'all notice that the glassware case is not on the wall since we redid the house and painted the walls and stuff. All those glasses are packed away, and I would like to sell them to somebody. That case will never go back up on the wall again. If you're interested in a bunch of glasses and you're locally, I'm not going to ship them anywhere because they'll get broken. If you're in the Roanoke Valley or somewhere close by and you want to come by and get a bunch of the glasses I had in there, I'll make you a hell of a deal. Yes, I will. Well, we'll give you those glasses for $1 a piece or less. And I had quite a collection on the wall, guys, if you go back and look at what I had on the wall. I'll even show you the custom-built case that I had hanging on the wall. I've got that at the store down at the gun store. And it's just in the way right now. I'll sell you the case and all the glasses. Make me an offer. Yeah. Contact me. My email is on all the reviews, gtpuckett@comcast.net. And we'll put you in the business. I'll give you that case and all the glasses. And you can display them in your house. Yeah, that's a hot ticket. Alright guys, we're going to let this warm up a little bit. Pour her a glass and I'll be right back. I'm going to do that final grade and chug thing that I always do. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back at just a little left here. Been sitting on about 30 minutes or so. Very nice beer. I don't think it's world class or outstanding galaxy universe, blowing my hair back, socks off and all that stuff. But a decent beer. I like the bourbon notes from the wild turkey barrels they put this in. I think it went very well with the barley wine that they were going after. I am getting a slight hint of vanilla and some coconut in there from the barrel aging, but not the best barley wine I've ever had, guys. And I'll be straight up honest with you. It's good. I don't know if it's worth the price that Rico paid for this. And like I said earlier, he paid $16 for this bottle of beer. A little on the pricey side, in my opinion, for what I'm getting. Well-made beer. It's a little on the, I don't want to say boozy, but it's a little on the hot side, being as fresh as it is. It would probably sell it very well for 3 to 5 years and probably be a lot tastier then. I am getting that slight hint of some alcohol booziness in it. Decent beer, but not to the 10 category. Final chug. Very nice barley wine. It is a very nice barley wine. I really love the bourbon barrel notes that we're getting from this thing being in a bourbon barrel for 9 months. That's probably leading to why it's a $16 bottle of beer. When it sits in the brewery that long in a bourbon barrel, it's taking up space, and it's an expensive process to do when they bourbon barrel age beers. And that's why most of the stuff you see that's bourbon barrel age for any length of time is going to be a little on the pricey side. I do think it's an A beer though, guys. I will give it that. To me, it's an A- beer. But it's kicking on the door to being a solid A beer. I'm going to give it a 94 is what I'm going to give it. Like I said, I've had better, but I've had a lot worse. But I do think it's an A beer. 94 is my A- almost to the solid 80 category. If you say, oh my God, it's an A beer, it's a 10 beer, I'm not going to argue with that. It is pretty tasty. I think it's a little on the pricey side, but you know, 9 months in the bourbon barrel leads to cost. That takes up space in the brewery, like I said, guys. So, and earlier I told you, Beer Advocates only got 2 people comment on this beer, and I will tell you what they are. One guy has 4.5 and the other one has 3.79. So good numbers from those guys over there, but they need 10 people. And being a fresh, just-released edition of this beer, is why it's not got that many people comment on the beer. So I did enjoy it. A great final beer of the evening for me, which it is. Getting ready to go have some dinner, so I enjoyed it. Rico, thanks again, my brother. I do appreciate you spending your hard-earned money and shipping this to me, along with the glass to go with it. Very nice. Very, very nice. But I got to be as honest as I can, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, I have had better. And this 3 years, 5 years down the road, may be an A or an A+, a 10 beer. But it's a little bit on the boozier side, being as fresh and hot as it is. But I did enjoy it. I think it's a well-made beer. And with my ratings being a 94, like I said, if you think, oh my God, it's a 97, it's a 99, it's a 100, I'm not going to argue with that. It is pretty tasty. It's a great beer. Over to Untappd, like I said, final check-in, they have it at 4.02, which is their A-. So I'm giving it a little bit better grading than those guys are. I think it's almost to the solid A category, which would be a 95. And I'm reserving judgment on that, giving it that, because of the booziness that I'm getting. But it's fresh. It is a little on the hot side, and a lot of those beers are. When they're brand new in the bottle and they've been in a bourbon barrel for 9 months, you get that a lot of times. So I could just as easily give it a 96 or a 97, but right now, what I am drinking now, that's where I'm putting it. So a year, 2, 3, 5, 10 down the road on this beer, it may be even better. The flavors will combine, some of the booziness may subside. It may be an awesome outstanding, world-class beer at that age. But right now, not quite there. Not quite there. So, if you had this one from Czig Meister, this is their Habonde or Habonde, Habonde. Let me know what you think. This is a 2017 edition. Very tasty. I enjoyed it. Thanks so much, Rico. Come on back tomorrow, guys. Or until we meet again. Let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.